In today's video, I'll be breaking down why I think HIMS is one of the most misunderstood stocks in the market right now, and why I think that it will have a good year over in 2026. So first, let's talk about what is HIMS. If you're not familiar with it, this stock has been on a wild ride. It skyrocketed in 2025, then it crashed over 50% in early 2026 amid regulatory drama, and now it's surging again with a potential game-changing partnership. If you dismissed it as just another weight loss hype play, stick around because HIMS might be one of the most misunderstood opportunities in healthcare right now. First, let's talk about what is HIMS or HIMS and Hers. Founded in 2017, it's a telehealth platform that makes healthcare accessible, affordable, and stigma-free. Think direct-to-consumer meds for men's health and women's health. They've expanded into weight management, cardiology, and even international markets. By 2026, HIMS isn't just selling pills, it's a full ecosystem with over 2 million subscribers, personalized treatments, and partnerships with pharmacies. Revenue comes from subscriptions, one-time sales, and now branded drugs. It's not your grandpa's pharmacy, it's healthcare meets e-commerce. So now let's just take a look at HIMS website and what it offers. As you can see, they have some of the most cheapest weight loss drugs on the market, and they have personalized things. As you can see, it's giving you like a personalized treatment plan. What's your weight loss goal? All that stuff. And not only do they just have weight loss, but they also have a bunch of other things too. So yeah, here, 2 seconds. And yeah, as you can see, they have testosterone, hair, all that stuff. And they even have a full women's site too, so it's not just men's, it's also women's. Now let's talk about why HIMS dropped in the first place. HIMS went public via SPAC in 2021 at around $10. It traded sideways until the post-COVID telehealth boom, then exploded in 2025 thanks to weight loss demand. But 2026 has been brutal. Shares tanked 47% year-to-date, hitting $17.66, down 74% from its $68 high in February 2025. Now let's talk about why it crashed. It all ties back to the GLP-1 weight loss craze. HIMS launched cheap compounded versions of semaglutide, kind of like Novo Nordisk Wegovy, at $49 a month, which undercut Big Pharma. But in February, the FDA called it an illegal copycat. Novo sued them for patent infringement, and HIMS pulled the product. The market freaked out, assuming weight loss, which was about 30% of their revenue, was toast. Fast forward to now, as of March 10, 2026, shares are bouncing hard, up over 50% in recent weeks on news of a pivot. HIMS is ditching compounded GLP-1s and partnering to sell branded Novo products like Wegovy pills, Ozempic, and injections directly on their platform. This could give 2 million users access, turning a risk into a revenue. So now let's talk about this news. HIMS surged, I'm pretty sure, over 50% in one day after this news. And yeah, even after Novo sued them because of their other weight loss drugs, they partnered right back up and are now working together. And yeah, it will no longer advertise compounded GLP-1s, but they offer oral injectables and all that stuff from Novo Nordisk, which will definitely help their shares to surge. Honestly, probably the main reason why Novo did this was because their share price was falling because of slowing revenue, so they were kind of forced to partner up with HIMS. Now let's talk about the other risk, which has been the FDA. After HIMS partnered back with Novo Nordisk, the FDA Commissioner Marty Makary says that he's enthusiastic about the new collaboration between Novo Nordisk and HIMS and Hers, and this gives a little bit of this takes off a little bit of weight from the other overhangs on HIMS, which include their FDA investigation and Department of Justice and SEC investigation, all because of the compounded drug. But now that Novo is back to partnering up with HIMS, this lawsuit has been dropped, and maybe the FDA one will get dropped too. Now, yeah, honestly, HIMS is just one of the most misunderstood stocks in the market. The only reason it's down so much is because of bad revenue numbers, or sorry, slowing growth. But as you can see, it beat its earnings, just it missed revenue by a tiny bit. And once, in my opinion, once this weight loss drug comes back onto the market, HIMS will start to surge again. Their next earnings is on Monday, May 11th, and I think that this will shock the whole world, especially once their weight loss program starts getting going again. And I mean, as you guys know, other providers like Eli Lilly have seen a huge surge in price. If you want to take a look at their stock price, ever since they released it back in, what I want to say, like probably, yeah, beginning of March 2025, their share price has just skyrocketed. Even from their low of 625, it's surged up about 70%, which is absolutely crazy, because of their GLP-1 demand, which is absolutely surging. And yeah, even in America, where HIMS is mainly located, GLP-1 demand has been surging. And not only is HIMS popular in America, but they're also expanding to other countries in the form of their partnership with eucalyptus. So HIMS is expanding into international markets. It's got back its main product, or one of its main products, which is its GLP-1. So in my opinion, HIMS will surge from here. Yeah, as I mentioned before, it dropped from its highs of like 65 down to 13, but has made a huge recovery off the lows, up about 70%. In my portfolio, I actually have a double X leverage version of HIMS, which is called HIMS with a Z on the end of it. I wouldn't recommend this as it is very risky, but this is just what I'm investing in because I'm super bullish on HIMS. And yeah, as you can see over the past week, it's surged over 87%. I'm up about 58% on my shares, but I think that HIMS could likely reach probably about 40 within the next year, just based on revenue projections, and especially if the overall market gets going again. It has also reclaimed some key indicators, like its EMAs, and on the daily, as you can just see, it just exploded. And although it does have some key SMA and EMAs to go through, I think that it will be able to. And so yeah, that's just my thesis on HIMS. Let me know what you guys think of HIMS. It is a very polar stock. Some people think it's terrible, some people think it's great. So yeah, just let me know what you think down below in the comments, and thanks for watching.